I'm happy to have a new family member for life.
I'm very happy to be a part of that family.
I'm not exactly glad about the way we met, but I love having you as my brother.
I don't have a word to describe like how amazing Tom and Karen, Beth, they're just like, it's unbelievable. It's like we've known each other forever. They've just been so friendly, welcoming, and it is like family. Like I feel like I know them better than people I've known my whole life. So for me, it's the importance of like people sticking together, watching out for each other. And you know, I said it in the first report, like I just can't thank them enough for not turning their heads and going the other way. I mean, they saw trouble and they jumped in and they got involved, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here telling this story.
Karen, are you still CPR certified?
Well,
today?
yeah, I've had a little practice now. So I think CPR, you just never know when and if you'll use it or need it. So it's so easy to get certified. Everybody is afraid of it, I think, but it's really easy to do and can save a life. So do it.
Kind of want to go see where this happened.
Yes, I look for it. So we're really going to want to go right under the lift. I'm just trying to think. We were in Marmot Valley, I know, so just trying to get us back there.
Michael, how are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got this?
It's kind of, you know, it feels, I guess, a little easier with somebody that was involved being there with me.
Right.
So.
We're in safe hands for sure.
Yeah, don't make me do it again.
No. Well, you know, it's kind of crazy even listening to your interview yesterday.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
But it's just like how many people train in CPR and like probably never use it.
Right, yep.
So it's just like kind of crazy to know that, hey, knowing it is beneficial and you never know when it might be you that needs to do it.
Right, exactly. So let's go down there to, yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
All right?
Karen, what do you remember from that day?
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
It's I got called over after they'd already found him,
Yeah.
and a bunch of us helped dig him out of the snow, and then 3 guys pulled him out.
Right.
And we got him up on the snow, and he wasn't breathing, so we started CPR.
Right.
Me and another retired doctor, Dr. Beth McCran. So 3 rounds later, his heart started beating and started breathing. Here we are. My husband and the other guys that pulled him out are big guys. There's no way I could have done it.
Yeah.
So it took exactly that team. You know, it's just there's so many times where stuff doesn't work,
Right.
and it's just nice.
It's kind of
when-
crazy too, just like listening yesterday to your what you went through and thinking CPR is probably not going to work.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work. I thought I thought the way you do it is one person does 5 rounds and then the next person does 5 rounds.
Right.
And you do it until somebody else shows up that's not tired, right?
Yes.
So
The
that
one
was,
thing I remember from my training is they were like, find another person
Yeah.
because you are going to tire out real
Right.
quick.
you know, 'cause in your memory, it's different. There was so much snow behind that rock.
That's necessary. She said yesterday it was by Marmot
Yeah,
because
exactly.
her husband went one way.
I
and
can
she
show
went
you
the
where it
other.
is once we're over the ledge.
last thing I remember was seeing that sign that said dragon suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I looked down, put my poles in, and pushed off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then like I have a dark memory, I guess. It's not vivid, but I fell on my back, and my mouth and face were getting covered with snow. And I remember thinking to myself, if I could get my fingers in my mouth, I could maybe get the snow out and take a breath.
And your mouth was filled with snow.
Right, and then
yeah. When
talking
Beth
to
did
Karen
your,
Colton, she said when I first saw you, you were only like this.
Yeah.
Like she
And you
thought
ended up
like, you
deeper.
just couldn't get up. You just
Yeah.
needed help getting up.
Right.
And she said I could see your chest and your arms and your legs, and you were moving.
Yeah.
And then she said by the time they had to get down and around, kind of, she goes, it's like the snow just kind of opened up and sucked you down vertical.
Like quicksand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense because it's a heavy powder day.
Yeah. I mean, it skied that night
Yeah.
before, and it
Yeah.
skied. Yeah. Or snow, sorry. Man. This like doesn't look very threatening.
Well, this right here though.
Yeah, I know. I just
Yeah,
looking at it, it's like
Right,
I
I
would have
know.
thought it was like off this huge drop off into this.
It
major
was though.
ravine.
It was in a bigger drop off. I just don't know the way it's covered up now. The drop off, Michael, is more like this one right here.
Right, right.
And imagine a rock right there and you fell behind it. Yeah. Yep, there was a big cross like where the
Yeah.
it was right here where this road turns. But when I came back,
So where's Marmot?
this is Marmot
Oh,
Valley
gotcha.
right here. We can go through it if you want.
No, it's okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, this is Marmot Valley. Yeah, it was like, a ledge. It's just hard to remember exactly, but it was around this corner right here. Yeah, because everybody was coming down here and Kieran was waving wildly and Tom stopped and then I was down here. I was probably where that person is in brown. He yelled for me and I came backwards.
Okay.
So did you guys were able to actually go down, like ski in there?
Come
to
back,
the
yeah,
spot?
yes. So I came from, where that second set of stakes are, I came back this way.
So that makes more sense then if like this was packed up higher
Yeah.
and I was too close and then it gave away.
Right, exactly.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I know, there's a
Because
deep-
she said we couldn't reach you. We had to
Yes.
go like down
right.
and around.
Yeah, it's like you fell off this backwards.
Gotcha.
And just like head first behind a rock. Yeah. So like this depth right here, it was just crazy.
Guess I didn't expect it to be such a wide open area.
Yeah.
But that makes more sense because like when first talking to people, they're like, oh, you fell off a cliff. I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I would not have skied
Right.
next to a ledge like that, so this makes a little more sense. This was all wide open.
Yeah.
All right.
So now you have this memory of it. I like it. Me too. It's nice to be skiing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's actually emotional for me.
Yeah, me too, believe me.
Yeah.
I mean, just being able to like go through yesterday with the interviews and like that was emotional enough. But like, it's almost like a bucket list item now to be able to come back and ski with you guys. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like it's,
Right.
I feel like there's some closure to this story.
Right. I agree. It's nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out today.
Yeah.
Michael, you coming back next year?
I absolutely plan on it again. I mean, there's no reason not to. I'm gonna ski with them as long as they'll let me, and I'll be here every year from here on forward.